1979 was a remarkable year for popular music. New songs constantly dominated radio airwaves and the music charts. With just one song, many artists skyrocketed to fame and became overnight sensations. Although they never matched that success again, they left a lasting mark on music fans. Today, let's look back at 15 one-hit wonders that made 1979 unforgettable. Number 1. My Sharona, the Knack. Released in 1979, My Sharona was the song that turned the Knack from an unknown rock band in Los Angeles into an overnight sensation. Lead singer Doug Fieger wrote the song after meeting Sharona Alperin, a young woman who captivated him the moment they met. Those intense emotions were transformed into an energetic rock anthem driven by a powerful guitar riff. Upon its release, the song quickly climbed to number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100, where it remained for 6 consecutive weeks, becoming the best-selling single in the United States in 1979. The album Get the Knack also sold millions of copies. However, the band's later releases could never surpass the enormous success of My Sharona. Although the Knack continued performing for many years, they have always been remembered as one of the most famous one-hit wonders in rock history. Number 2. Ring My Bell, Anita Ward. Released in 1979, Ring My Bell transformed Anita Ward from a young school teacher in Memphis into an international star. The song was written by producer Frederick Knight and was originally intended for another singer before being reworked to better suit Ward's voice. With its infectious disco groove, modern electronic drums, and unforgettable chorus, the song quickly won over audiences everywhere. Ring My Bell reached number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100, while also topping the charts in the United Kingdom, Canada, and several other countries. Its enormous success led many to believe Anita Ward would become the next major disco star. However, as the anti-disco movement swept across America in late 1979, her career quickly lost momentum. Although she never scored another major hit, Ring My Bell remains one of the defining songs of the disco era. Number 3. Pop music, M. Released in 1979, pop music was the creation of British songwriter and producer Robin Scott, who recorded under the name M. He wrote the song with the goal of blending disco, pop, new wave, and electronic music into an entirely fresh sound that reflected the changing musical landscape of the late 1970s. Featuring cutting-edge synthesizers and the instantly recognizable opening line, New York, London, Paris, Munich. The song quickly captured worldwide attention. Pop music reached number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and topped the charts in numerous countries. The hit made Robin Scott internationally known, but none of his later releases matched its success in the United States. Although the M project was short-lived, pop music is still regarded as one of the pioneering songs that helped pave the way for the synth-pop explosion of the 1980s. Number 4. Video Killed the Radio Star, The Buggles. In 1979, Trevor Horn and Jeff Downes formed the Buggles with the ambition of creating a completely new electronic pop sound. They wrote Video Killed the Radio Star as a commentary on the changing entertainment industry, where television was gradually replacing radio as the primary way audiences discovered artists and music. With its innovative production and catchy melody, the song quickly became a hit in many countries and made the Buggles internationally famous. Although it achieved only moderate success on the Billboard Hot 100, the song made history when it became the very first music video ever aired on MTV on August 1st, 1981. After that success, the Buggles never produced another major hit before disbanding. Even so, the song remains a lasting symbol of the beginning of the music video era. Number 5. Just When I Needed You Most, Randy Van Warmer.
You packed in the morning, I stared out.
Just When I Needed You Most was written by Randy Van Warmer, inspired by the heartbreak and loneliness he experienced after painful losses and failed relationships. Released in 1979, the song touched listeners with its gentle melody, heartfelt lyrics, and Van Warmer's warm, emotional vocals. It quickly climbed to number 4 on the Billboard Hot 100 and reached the upper ranks of the charts in several countries, becoming one of the most memorable ballads of the late 1970s. The song introduced Randy Van Warmer to an international audience, but his later singles failed to achieve the same level of success. He eventually shifted his focus to songwriting for several well-known country artists while continuing his own musical career. Even so, Randy Van Warmer is still best remembered for the one hit that defined his career. Number 6. Born to Be Alive, Patrick Hernandez. Released in 1979, Born to Be Alive turned French singer Patrick Hernandez into an international star. After spending years performing in clubs without achieving much success, Hernandez teamed up with producer Jean Van Leeuw to create a song filled with optimism and an irresistible disco beat. The single quickly became a sensation across Europe before crossing over to the United States, where it reached the top 20 on the Billboard Hot 100 and sold millions of copies worldwide. Its massive success led Patrick Hernandez to perform on international tours and enjoy worldwide recognition. However, as the disco craze quickly faded, he was unable to produce another hit that matched its popularity. Although his time at the top was brief, Born to Be Alive remains one of the defining disco classics of the era and the signature song of Patrick Hernandez's career. Number 7. Driver's Seat, Sniff in the Tears. British band Sniff in the Tears released Driver's Seat in 1978, but the song became a major hit in the United States during 1979. Lead singer Paul Roberts wrote the song as a metaphor for self-confidence and taking control of one's life after personal struggles. Its unique blend of soft rock and new wave, combined with memorable guitar and keyboard melodies, helped the song stand out on radio stations. Driver's Seat reached the top 20 on the Billboard Hot 100 and found success in several countries, introducing the band to an international audience. Although Sniff in the Tears continued releasing albums afterward, they never repeated the success of this hit in America. Today, Driver's Seat continues to appear in movies, television commercials, and classic rock compilations, keeping the band's most famous song alive for new generations of listeners. Number 8. Knock on Wood, Amy Stewart. In 1979, Knock on Wood made Amy Stewart one of the world's most recognizable disco voices. The song was originally recorded by Eddie Floyd in 1966 as a soul classic. More than a decade later, Stewart reinvented it with a high-energy disco arrangement and her powerful vocals. Her version quickly became a favorite on dance floors, reaching number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and topping charts around the world. The success earned Stewart a gold record and opportunities to perform internationally. However, as disco rapidly declined in the United States near the end of the decade, her later releases failed to achieve the same level of popularity. Although she continued recording and performing successfully in Europe, Amy Stewart is still remembered primarily for the unforgettable disco version of Knock on Wood. Number 9. Cruel to Be Kind, Nick Lowe. Cruel to Be Kind was co-written by Nick Lowe and Ian Gom in the early 1970s, but it was not until 1979 that Lowe recorded and released it on his album Labor of Lust. With its upbeat pop rock sound and clever lyrics about love, the song quickly connected with audiences and climbed to number 12 on the Billboard Hot 100. It became the biggest hit of Nick Lowe's recording career in the United States. Although he continued releasing critically acclaimed albums and became a respected producer for many successful artists, he never scored another top 40 hit on the Billboard chart. As a result, Nick Lowe is often considered a one-hit wonder in America, even though he remains one of Britain's most influential songwriters and producers in the pub rock and new wave genres. Number 10. Makin' It, David Naughton. In 1979, actor David Naughton surprised audiences by launching a music career with Makin' It, the theme song from the television series of the same name. Featuring a lively disco groove and uplifting lyrics about chasing success, the song perfectly captured the spirit of the era. Thanks to strong promotion on television and radio, Makin' It quickly climbed into the top 5 of the Billboard Hot 100 and became one of the year's biggest hits. However, the television series lasted only one season before being canceled, and Naughton's music career faded just as quickly. He later returned to acting and gained widespread recognition for his starring role in An American Werewolf in London. Although he enjoyed a successful acting career, Makin' It remains his biggest and only major hit on the American music charts. Number 11. Lotta Love, Nicolette Larson. Lotta Love was written by Neil Young, but it was Nicolette Larson who turned it into a major hit when she released her version in late 1978, with the song reaching its peak in 1979. With her warm, expressive voice and smooth country pop style, Larson gave the song a fresh sound that appealed to a wide audience. The single climbed to number 8 on the Billboard Hot 100, making her one of the most promising new artists of the time.
I hope you show up soon.
Following its success, Nicolette Larson released several more albums and collaborated with renowned musicians, including Neil Young and Linda Ronstadt. However, none of her later singles reached the Billboard Top 40. Although she remained highly respected within the music industry, Lotta Love continues to be remembered as the defining hit of her recording career. Number 12. Come to Me, Joli. Released in 1979, Come to Me introduced Joli as one of disco's brightest young stars. Born in Canada, she was only 16 years old when she unexpectedly replaced Donna Summer at a major concert in New York. Her confident performance impressed both the audience and record executives, opening the door to a recording contract. Soon afterward, Come to Me was released and quickly climbed into the top 20 of the Billboard Hot 100, while becoming a favorite in disco clubs across the country. The song briefly made Joli an international sensation, but the decline of disco soon limited her commercial success. Although she continued recording and performing for many years, she never matched the popularity of her breakthrough hit. Today, Come to Me remains the song most closely associated with her career. Number 13. What You Won't Do for Love, Bobby Caldwell. In 1979, What You Won't Do for Love transformed Bobby Caldwell from an unknown songwriter into a recording star. Originally, his record label wanted him to write songs for other artists, but after hearing his demo, they decided to keep his own vocal performance. Blending smooth soul, jazz, and soft rock, the song quickly climbed into the top 10 of the Billboard Hot 100 and became a timeless love song around the world.
My friends wonder what is wrong with me.
Following its success, Bobby Caldwell continued releasing albums and built a loyal fan base, particularly among jazz and R&B listeners. However, he never achieved another hit that matched its success on the American pop charts. Even today, What You Won't Do for Love continues to be covered by many artists and is widely regarded as the signature recording of Bobby Caldwell's career.
Make me do for love what I will not do.
Number 14. Shake It, Ian Matthews. Shake It was released by Ian Matthews in 1978, but became a major hit in the United States during 1979. Before launching his solo career, Matthews was already known as a member of the British folk rock band Fairport Convention. Featuring a gentle pop rock sound and a memorable chorus, the song quickly climbed into the top 20 of the Billboard Hot 100 and became the biggest hit of his career. Its success introduced Ian Matthews to a much larger American audience, but his later singles and albums were unable to maintain that momentum. Despite continuing to write, record, and tour for decades, he never returned to the upper reaches of the American charts. For most listeners in the United States, Shake It remains the one song that defines Ian Matthews' musical legacy. Number 15. Get Used to It, Roger Voudouris. Released in 1979, Get Used to It became the biggest hit of singer-songwriter Roger Voudouris' career. After years of recording without a major breakthrough, he teamed up with producer Michael Omartian to create the album Radio Dream. The song stood out with its smooth pop-rock melody, romantic lyrics, and Voudouris' warm vocal style. Upon its release, it climbed into the top 40 of the Billboard Hot 100 and received heavy airplay on radio stations across America. Its success created new opportunities for touring and promotion, but his later releases failed to reach the same level of popularity. Roger Voudouris continued writing songs and performing for many years, yet he never returned to the major music charts. As a result, Get Used to It remains the defining achievement of his recording career and his lasting musical legacy. Although each of these artists had only one major hit, they helped make 1979 a truly unforgettable year in music and left behind songs that are still loved decades later. If one of these classics brought back great memories, let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you won't miss more timeless hits from music's golden decades.